Okay, a very short review of yesterday's presentation on how to use the New Jersey Department of Labor's real-time jobs on demand site. And I'll start you from the Cape May County Library homepage. So the services menu, job resources. From the job resources page, come down to the number 2 choice, New Jersey Employment. From New Jersey Employment page, come on down into the State of New Jersey Department of Labor and Workforce Development area for job seekers. And from this page, we're going to click on the Real-Time Jobs in Demand link. And the first one Theresa took us into was the top 25 occupational listings. These are real-time job listings as I understand it. So if you recall, we had to select New Jersey in both places and then click on Continue. And the first one she took us into was the post-secondary vocational training. And we'll click on Continue. And we were presented with all this great factual information in a table form. Occupational title, employment statistics, and some very good information such as the hourly wage. So that was the Data Tools Real Times in Demand. I'm going to use the breadcrumb to go back to Real Times Job in Demand. One of the things she did point out is if you hover over the question mark, you're going to get, for the column title, you get further details about each of the column titles. The other thing that she had said was you can export these in these various file formats, but the Excel file format does not export beautifully. As I understand it, there were some formatting problems. Okay, so going back to our breadcrumb here. And this time we'll go on the other button, Job Information Guided Search. Again, selecting our area. And this time we went into the associate's degree. We were going for the medical technician. And when we came into by this route, we find that this is by standard occupational code, and there was no way to sort this, but remember that these are the real-time postings, and so they're really rather small. It doesn't take a lot to actually scan through these, so we could just kind of scroll down here until we find our medical and clinical laboratory technicians, and click Continue to see the information that's available. And this time we can view it, this information, in an actual calendar, some different selectors. We can also select which fields to display, but all will display by default. And there is that information. The next thing that she took us into, we're going to use that Real Times Job in Demand link on the breadcrumb. And she took us over to Data Tools. And in Data Tools, we have a lot of other choices that we can find. And we went into Occupation Explorer. And from Occupation Explorer, we can now search by keyword or list or category. We're going to go into a search by list. And this time you could sort alphabetically. So we can scroll on down. And remember, this one had that sort of funky, we went through all the medical, and then you come to medical and. So, at any rate, just remember that that can be a little bit tricky. This is going to be, we now choose our area. Since she was looking at Shore Memorial, we'll choose Atlantic County, explore the occupation. And we get Overview, Employment and Wages, and Related. And on the Overview tab here, what we can get, in this case, are these nice little videos. This is where she took us to find the videos. Remember, this is not to find the jobs that are currently available, but to find more information about a job that you might be interested in pursuing somewhere down the line, to find out what job you really want to do. And I believe that that was the end of her demonstration on that particular website.